Welcome to this presentation for Up2Give. Our motto is called Let's Be Different. At Up2Give, we have a strong moral, integral, and purpose-driven vision to change lives around the world through our ecosystem, starting with philanthropy. We are focused on creating a culture of worldwide giving. Education. Reward those who give while teaching them the value behind growing personally. Banking. Bank the unbanked through our giving. And personal causes. Create a social revolution of stories with people whose needs have been met through the Up2Give community. Our motto is we have built a world where people from around the world can come together, get educated, banked, and skilled on the principles of philanthropy and EQ, emotional intelligence, while creating a culture of worldwide giving. During the education process, we will be teaching members how to utilize one of our tools for giving called the Giving Box. This will allow us to fulfill the purpose of our core principles, as well as help contribute to the stories being shared in our community to engage the social revolution part of our culture. So how does someone get educated in our ecosystem? We have partnered with a company called Success Training Institute. This company provides cutting-edge soft skills training in audio-video format, skills you can improve in less than 10 minutes per day, covering topics like leadership, customer service, professional development, personal development, sales, team building, HR management, management training, and much more. You can even get certified by taking extensive classes in following courses like personal development, professional development, positive mindset, emotional development, and entrepreneurship. Here are some examples of our target areas of focus. With education, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development found that 50% of U.S. adults can't read a book written at an 8th grade level. Lack of formal education results in lower earning power and serious threats to an individual's long-term well-being. With banking, globally about 1.7 billion adults remain unbanked without an account at a financial institution or through a mobile money provider. In 2014, that number was 2 billion. With health, currently nearly 1 billion people spend 10% of their household income or more on health expenses for themselves, a sick child, or another family member. With housing, we have currently over 850 million people, more than the populations of the U.S. and the European Union combined, are living in informal settlements. According to global housing statistics, the number can surpass 1 billion people nearing the end of 2020. So what is our ultimate goal? It's simply to empower you and people around the world to contribute toward anyone's cause in our ecosystem. Whether it is to help achieve a goal that helps someone in your family, your church, your country, your community, it doesn't matter how big or small that vision or mission is. We will bring the nations together to help support those causes, and with our model being a model of philanthropy, we are confident that the Up2Give family will be there for you. Up2Give is a global correlation movement. So how does someone get started? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set up an account with the person who's showing you this. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to upload your Bitcoin wallet to your personalized back office once you follow the setup process. Everything we do is in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And number 3, you're going to share your story. We want to let everyone know that there is hope when you correlate with the purpose. So how does the sign-up process and experience work? Well, let's say you're Maria in California, and she shares her link with John, and John is in London. The moment John clicks on her link, the first thing he will see is her story. Once John reads her story, at the end of the message, a pop-up saying, "John, would you like to be part of Maria's journey? Click here." Once John has clicked to join, the system will take him to the registration page where he can add his basic information. Let's talk about John's experience, because if Maria had a story, so does John. John now has 15 days free in the Up2Give community. What does that mean? Well, John has the opportunity to experience our back office and ecosystem. John could take the sample courses we have available in our Up2Give Academy portal powered by Success Training Institute. John has enough time to decide to become a member or simply contribute to Maria's cause, because you have the option to simply contribute and not join the community. Let's assume that John decides to join Maria's journey. John has before the 15th day midnight to pay a $32 member fee in Bitcoin for the activation of his education program at Up2Give Academy. He's going to be able to create his story page. He'll have a user link, and the moment he contributes to Maria's cause during that same period of time, he becomes a ground zero member of the Giving Box. So here's how the contributing works. John contributed to Maria's cause 0.005 Bitcoin. He followed all the steps and now shares his story with two individuals, Jorge and Rita. They both read John's story and they contribute 0.005 Bitcoin to his cause. Now John just received 0.01 Bitcoin, so not only did he receive everything that he contributed, he also received a little bit more back. If John wants to continue contributing and receiving, he will then contribute the whole 0.1 of a Bitcoin up to the person that Up2Give chooses to continue paying it forward to. This is done by system algorithm, which will allow John to start receiving contributions from his level 1 givers, Jorge and Rita. Now, how these levels work, we have a 2x6 forced matrix, but we're going to highlight just the first 3 levels and what it takes. You see, when you move up through the levels, you have an opportunity to contribute more on each level. But by contributing more, you're also receiving more on each level by having more individuals that's going to be contributing to your cause. If you followed the format of Ground Zero, that you paid $32 for the platform, you also contributed 0.005 to somebody's cause, and you share this with 2 individuals who do the same, you are now qualified to go through the levels. If you're able to duplicate and teach this, just by sharing it with 2 who teach 2, 6 levels deep, you will max out level 3 with a total of 126 people on your team contributing 0.005 to people's cause. This also maxes out that on level 3, you're going to be receiving, after contributions are given, a total of 0.12 Bitcoin on the 3rd level. Now, Bitcoin might be brand new to you, but if Bitcoin is worth $10,000 a coin, 0.12 Bitcoin is worth $1,200 on a monthly basis, coming into the cause of your choice. The more people who contribute to each other, the more we will contribute back. Our contributing happens in levels. For example, when a person completes level 3 in the giving box, Up2Give gives a debit card to the user so that they can start monetizing that Bitcoin they have been given through our ecosystem. With this step of philanthropy, we will start to help change the banking crisis in the world where so many people lack the opportunity to own a debit card. Also, we will make the service available for purchase if the user does not wish to wait to receive it for free for a small setup fee. When you complete level 4, you will have the option of choosing from 12 different cause-driven programs. Once you have made the choice, you will follow the steps given in your back office, and a liaison will be assigned to you, and you will work together for approximately 45 days to create a story out of that cause, which will then go viral with it. Up2Give will contribute on your behalf for reaching level 4 a maximum of $1,500 to that cause, fulfilling our social revolution part of our 4 pillars. When a person reaches level 5 of giving, Up2Give rewards them with an all-expense-paid trip to a recognition event where top speakers from around the world come to teach about leadership, philanthropy, finance, personal development, and charitable causes. And when a person reaches level 6, Up2Give is going to require you to give 12.5% back to the community in the ecosystem. The transit wallet system will direct the 12.5% toward every new Ground Zero person with no contributions to assure everyone meets their goals. Level 6 in the giving box is the most critical level due to the amount of contributions given to your cause. We will require the user to be walking hand in hand with Up2Give founding team to ensure that we maximize your giving potential. So how does Up2Give strive to be compliant? Well, number 1, we do not touch the bitcoins of any user in Up2Give. Giving is peer-to-peer, wallet-to-wallet. We only ask for a contribution of $32 a month to Bitcoin so that we can operate as a company. Up2Give is a major contributor in collective causes. And number 3, Up2Give is a giving model that even for nonprofit identities such as churches, is presented as a revolution of offerings in the ministry. The more they give each other, the more they receive. So what do you receive for $32 a month? An entire ecosystem that will allow you to share your story to the world through our Up2Give.com blog. Access to our global education community at the Up2Give Academy, powered by Success Training Institute. Access to the Giving Box, which allows you to be part of our community blog and social revolution stories that are inspired by members, philanthropical culture, and cause-driven movement. And rewards for giving back to the community and their causes, which allows Up2Give to partner with you and create stories of our own when you start reaching level 4 and above. Thank you and welcome to the movement.